It's Week 9 of the National Football League. And coming up, it's L'Jarius Sneed, who's had quarterbacks numbers all season, coming down with 7 picks. Hope y'all ready for this one, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that 2nd win in a row.
On the first 2 months of the regular season down, what will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Purdy going to give it to Garindo. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. This is taken around the 12. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Alabama.
And last week, that was one of those games that he just wants to erase from his memory banks. But I'll guarantee his coaching staff won't let him do it. They're going to make him learn from it. He really looked like a rookie quarterback in that one. He's going to have those kind of outings in year 1. But the big question, what does he take away from them, and how does he improve? It starts right here in this game.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 11 carries, 52 yards.
You know he's proud of his standing as the league's number 3 rusher, and those linemen in front of him, they're just as proud, but they all have the same goal in mind. Get him to number 1 in the league and celebrate a rushing title at the end of the year. That starts with a good game here.
And this is incomplete. He was trying to find Mo Alley Cox, his tight end, and it's 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. You look at this Niner defense. They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on because you talk about where they rank in stopping the run. Well, how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. The tight end in motion right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. The Niners offense, led by their running back, headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's made his presence felt in the passing game throughout the season. You look at the NFL's leader in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
That is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Purdy now to throw. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard stripe. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. This is taken at the 18. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
Still on his feet. And touchdown! Jamison Williams. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Debo going in motion left. Here's Purdy.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Purdy looking to throw.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
Completes it to Jennings. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Throwing here, Purdy. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line.
3rd and 2.
Now a handoff looking right. And he will have the 1st down as he's up to his 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 6. Results in a 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Eluding, and a big loss here as he's taken down.
Nick Bosa able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw, Purdy. This is caught. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle from 3 yards out. And the Niners are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Well, defense are going to have to start doing something different because this guy's absolutely carving them up, especially down here in the red zone. He's been one of the top receiving tight ends here in the first half of the season.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Niners get there and bring him down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now a handoff as they run left side. Now he's free up the left sideline. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. 80 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season. A great run there.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time. But even more so, his team loves it because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A short throw. This is caught by Cox.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll drop to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Back to throw again. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. They'll look to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Patterson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
It's now third down and less than a yard.
Purdy from the gun on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. From the 41, here's second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Purdy. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup. First down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And that one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. He had space in front of him if he had held on, but instead it's third down. Purdy now to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. Now second and 5. Snap will come from the 6. They go play action here. Purdy. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. And this offense on third down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Purdy looking to throw. Being chased, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jeffrey Simmons, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Quez Watkins, 54 yards. And his guys are going to take the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. A throwing here, Purdy. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Purdy sets up to throw again. That's caught out right by Jennings. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. And a big loss here as he's taken down. It was Myles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, all right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everyone. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we are officially into the second half of the season. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville, where it was the Jaguars who pick up the win at home. Trevor Lawrence leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see currently they trail in that ball game. Jackson Smith-Njigba, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get out to Southern Nevada and see what's happening with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Patrick Mahomes killing it. 3 touchdown passes. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And as you see on the graphic, he's right up there with the best in the league when it comes to throwing touchdowns. Currently second in the NFL at this point of the season. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force the incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
This will be fielded at the 17. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Here's Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is brought in at the 21. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Looking for Ridley on the out route. He's got him. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
And they'll send Williams in motion right.
2nd and 5.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they bring out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And that is incomplete. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Now back to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
101 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
2nd and 3. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to kick it away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers getting set to trot out there.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And he stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at about the 14.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's out of bounds, able to take.
Kyle Shanahan doesn't care much for that last call, so out comes the red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw again. A short throw. This is caught by Cox.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Back to throw again. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 112 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Malik Collins, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
The drive had started well after a punt last time. Now it's slowed down a bit. And let's face it, they don't want to punt the ball in back-to-back series. They want a sustained drive on this one.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Purdy from the gun. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Purdy bootlegging it.
This is Jennings. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
2nd down and a yard.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Now Purdy.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. He hit his first, this one from 38. And this one is right through. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The field goal we just saw has us now at a one-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot a bit.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose, as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
2nd and 4.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
They'll drop the throw. His throw incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
That one's taken in by Spears.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
The play action fake, they'll look to throw.
Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley Cox, the tight end.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun to give to Spears.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll look to throw here.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Patterson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Purdy looking to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun now with Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Gets this one to use check.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Here's Purdy.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
Purdy, big 4th down play.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
So Purdy and the Niners
Down by 10, 1:40 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
throwing, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Here's Purdy.
This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. To throw is Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Purdy to throw. Got a man. That's Ayuk. They'll come up. 1st and 10 here. Purdy to throw.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it.
Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock, look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field, and they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
So it's our visitors that come away with a victory here, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around him, and they're going to come away victorious.
So for our visitors, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.